So the good news is Web3 is here to free you from centralization. The bad news is crypto scammers took home a record $14 billion in 2021 alone. This means that losses from crypto-related scams rose 79% from the year earlier. So because crypto has gone mainstream in the last few years and NFTs have reached a fever pitch, that means there's a lot of new people jumping into the market without fully understanding the risks involved, aka getting wrecked. Nobody wants to get wrecked because that just means they don't want to return to the NFT market, the crypto markets in general. Not good for the space because we want more people, we want mainstream adoption and tons of liquidity. So we're all here because we've been lured by the Web3 promises of full financial control, ownership of our digital identity, and let's face it, a chance to make life-changing money. Look, decentralization is great, but that also means you are now essentially your own bank/corporation, and so you have the responsibility of knowing how to keep your funds safe. Because trust me, there are a lot of scammers out there, and the more fresh money that comes in, the more scams there's gonna be. I'm DeFi Bay, and I'm here to show you 5 major ways on how to Web3 without getting wrecked. Let's jump right into it. Pro tip number 1, never give out your seed phrase to anybody. I don't know how people are still doing this because it's like the first thing you learn in crypto and it's the most basic and important one there is. A seed phrase is a series of words randomly generated by your wallet that gives you full access and control of the crypto associated with that wallet. You can think of a wallet as something similar to a password manager, and the seed phrase would be the master password. That's why it's really important to write it down by hand so that you can store it safely offline where it can't be easily hacked, stolen, or duplicated. Pro tip number 2 is close your Discord DMs, especially if you are in the NFT space. 99.9% of all Discord DMs are scams. Teams will never message you randomly. No project is ever gonna message you suddenly with news of a stealth drop, a stealth mint, or some sort of link where you have to click and connect your wallet. So you never want to click a link from somebody you don't know and connect your wallet to a website that you do not trust. Newcomers are always falling for this one. This is a really popular scam because I'm always seeing people in Discord chats asking, hey, is this DM that I got real? You may be tempted to click on things out of FOMO. Like maybe we're in a full-blown bull season and everyone's making life-changing money and you're trying to get as many mints as you can. And so suddenly when you get a message pop up with the same profile picture, with the same name, with very convincing information, you will be very tempted to click on these links. So the best way is to just close off your DMs and save yourself the stress. Now, there's gonna be times where you will encounter really well done and super convincing scams where maybe they're pretending to be the customer service for MetaMask or for an NFT project or Coinbase. But know that it's a scam the minute they ask you for your seed phrase or ask you to do something like screen share and have you walk through the steps of accessing your Web3 wallet. Remember, with decentralization, there's really no such thing as customer service departments. So if you're posting about your problems on Twitter, you're probably going to get targeted by a lot of fake accounts, but just check the actual handle and you'll see that like 99.9% of the time, it is definitely a scam. And that brings me to pro tip number 3, always verify every single link that you click on. So one thing is Discords get hacked almost every day. This is Web3, you gotta verify, not trust. That means sometimes you might think that the team is actually putting out an official announcement with official links, but you always want to actually look at the URL and compare it to other official sources, like maybe their Twitter, maybe their official website. I've also seen some apes fall to this where they thought they were getting a link from another ape to do a swap, but really the link was fake and it actually withdrew and stole the ape out of their wallet. Scammers get very clever with this and they make links that are very similar but maybe off by just one letter. For example, Mongoose ETH with 1 E and Mongoose ETH with 2 E's. Very hard to tell, especially if you are feeling FOMO, but just remember to slow down and triple check, verify, don't trust. Pro tip number 4 is to use a hardware wallet. So the most popular ones are Trezor and Ledger, but there are plenty more on the market. Some of the other ones include Engrave, Bitbox, KeepKey, Kivo, but these are essentially cold wallets that store your seed phrase offline for you. The main idea is to isolate your private keys from your easy to hack computer or phone. You may not know if your computer's been compromised. Sometimes you may have accidentally clicked on a link. Sometimes your keystrokes are being logged. And other times you're just human. Having a hardware wallet makes you think twice. It's definitely a lengthier process to authorize transactions, and it just gives you a peace of mind knowing that you've stored your private keys offline. And last but not least, pro tip number 5, like and subscribe. I love making these videos for you guys and helping mainstream adoption by simplifying Web3 for more people. Every little interaction helps with the algorithm to get my channel shown to more people so that they maybe can benefit from my content as well. I also live stream NFT trend updates every Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m. PST, so make sure you follow me on Twitter to stay ahead of any announcement or updates. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.